Okay, long time no video. I've recently dyed my hair orange with some pink bits. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but I do really like it. So I thought I'd do some makeup to match my hair. I am going to put it up out of the way though, because I cannot do makeup with this fringe in my face. So I've already put my primer on. That is the vitamin enriched face base. I've heard wonderful things about it and I've only just picked it up. Found it on Vinted for a decent price. So far as I can tell so far, I've used it 2 or 3 times. Oh, my skin loves it. It makes it feel so soft and just, the perfect base for makeup. I'm going to do my eyebrows quickly and then we'll be back to start some eyeshadow. I've started by taking the pink from my colour case on the back of my hand. This is a formula that you need to warm up before you use. You can't just go straight from the pan. Then on quite a dense, fluffy brush, I'm going to pick some of that up. And I'm going to start on the outer edge of my eye, just sort of tapping that in. And I'm doing this first so we can clean up later. So I'm not entirely sure what shape I want. I just know that I want these colours. I have no real plan for this. I'm just doing what feels right. And then on the back of my hand again, I'm going to take some orange. Clean but still dense brush. Loading it up with that orange pigment. I'm quite liking that. Let's do the other side, see if we can get it to match it all. Okay, so this is what we're working with at the moment. Okay, yes, the orange isn't giving enough orange for me, so we're going to pick up this one. Ooh, this one. No. Tap off the excess. Work that into this. And then I'm going to wipe that off. Of my brush, that is, my eyes. And I'm going to dip into this slightly less vibrant orange in the Beauty Bay palette called Optimistic, which I quite like. I've been feeling not very optimistic lately. It's part of the reason as to why I haven't actually got in my makeup room to do very much. This is going just underneath to sort of blend that out into this other orangey colour here. This too much. There we go. That's just added a little bit more depth. I'm liking the vibrancy of the pink, so I think for the moment I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to go in and do a little bit of cleaning up on my lid space so I can carve out a little shape with my yellow cotton bud and my cellar water. And I like these cotton buds. I've got them because they've got a pointed tip. Right. I just removed the inners of my eyes there. You can't usually see my lid space, but we will make it yellow anyhow. I'm going to take some of this. It's actually vanilla bean, slightly yellowy cream. Take some of that on the back of my hand, like so, and fill in the shapes we just drew, like so. And then on top of the eyelid base, I'm taking this yellow from Sampler, going to tap that over what I just did. Not the inner corner though. And I've used a soft hand because I didn't want a cut crease. I just needed that bright base for this pigment to work. What are we thinking so far? I kind of like it. My phone's tilted. It makes me think that I'm tilted. I'm remote controlling myself from my phone, finally. It's been an option since I got this camera, and it is making things much easier. I've done yellow, orange, and pink. Obviously, orange and pink are in my hair, but the yellow is signifying all of the bleached parts that got missed when I was adding the colour. And there's quite a few. Couldn't leave them out of the equation if I was doing a makeup look matches my hair. Gonna leave the eyes here for just a second, pop my base on, and then I'm gonna do blush with you all because I think I'm gonna do something orange. I'm not sure. Okay, I'll be back. I actually lied. I have some foundation samples, so I think I will do my base with you. So I have the Clarins Double Serum Foundation. I have their Double Serum, another find from Vinted after trying some samples, and I really liked it. So I thought, why not try their foundation it's a fairly new one as well. I have their L3, L4, L5, and L6 neutral. Because, I mean, as far as I'm aware, that's what I am. I've never figured out my undertone. Going to start with the L3N, see if that one works. These are the light neutral samples. And you're supposed to take the thingy-bobbing off of both, and then squeeze. I'm going to do it on the back of my hand. This should be enough to do my face. This isn't the easiest way to get a sample like this. Their serum samples were much better. You just snapped and went. Right, I'm going to mix this. I'll probably just mix it with my finger. It's looking a little too yellow for me. Feels nice. Right, I'm just going to swatch it. That might actually be all right. We can make it work. All right, foundation brush. Oh wow, I didn't want to like this, but already. Heavily scented. I don't like that. I prefer no scent. This is nice, guys. Apart from that scent, I don't have enough to see if it's buildable, but I imagine it is. I mean, incredible care. Incredible coverage straight off the bat. But it feels weightless. Okay. I've been putting off actually using these samples because I knew I would really like them. And I think it's too soon to buy them cheap off of Vinted. I think that's actually a good match as well. I was worried for nothing. It looked quite yellow on my hand, but actually it's blended out, like they say, quite neutral. Didn't want to like this. It's like 40 or 50 pounds and I don't have that kind of money for foundation. This is what I use normally, the Maybelline, and honestly this one is really good and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I'm gonna do blush and then concealer just in case things get a little crazy. From the colour case I'm going to take that orange we used and I'm gonna take some of this blush. It's a white mixer. Gonna roll a little bit next to it. Don't want to touch my applicator to the orange. And I'm going to use the same spatula just to mix the two together. I grabbed the white because I wanted just a white blusher. I have face paint, so I can use face paint, but I wanted a blush consistency. The face paint can be quite thick. But this definitely is a mixer. It's quite milky and thin in consistency, and it's done what I wanted. It's just loosened this up enough that I know it's going to go on my skin quite nicely without being a thick layer, you know? If I hate this, I hate this. But if I don't, could be something. Could be Daisy looks like a clown. We'll find out. Blush brush. Blush brush. Pick up a little bit of that. And it is going on more yellow than orange, I suppose. Again, might dip back into my orange palette just to liven it up a bit. It is going on really nice and really thin though, so it's a good thing I mixed it with that blush medium. Happy little accident there. I love an unusual blush colour. Looks weird, but it looks fun. For concealer, got this Huda Beauty in Marshmallow, which luckily is my shade because again, I bought it on Vinted because I can't afford to get the real stuff. As well as I've got Pro Conceal, the LA Girl White Concealer. Just gonna add a little bit of that to my under eye and also up here. Tiny sponge, tiny sponge. Now we're gonna blend. Going to take this orange here and add it to my blush. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? Under my eyes, I'm going to grab Passionate, which is this one here, nice bright pink. And then I'm just going to bronze a little bit. Nice and bronzy, I think. And for my inner corner, I'm going to take some of one of my favourite shades I own, Aura. Right, I'm going to tap that on my inner corner. Let's get you in close look. I'm going to highlight the Oh So Blinding Jolie palette. I'm going to use the gold right in the middle here. For lips, I've picked these products. These two are from Primark. It's the PS Satin Lipstick in pink. Quite a dark pink though. And then I also have this lip liner crayon, Blur, also in pink I think. Doesn't have a shade name. And then from W7, I have this. I think I picked it up in Wilkinson's actually. It's a sheer shade, slightly glittery. So we'll see how these three play together. Doing lips at the end of a look is never my strong suit, so we may have to switch up our game. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking while I line my lips. I really like that. The shade is actually quite pretty. It's very drying though. Suppose that's why it's a lip crayon. Right, let's see if this will play nicely with it. I'm going to fill in the centre. Sort of just hydrated that pink crayon away. No, I think it needs something lighter still. Let's remove that and try again. All over my teeth as well. Okay, so we're trying this Lippy Chic instead. This is also W7, but I got it in a mystery box, not at Wilko's. And this one is more pink, I believe. Right, let's go. Almost exactly the same colour as the crayon. It's ever so slightly darker, but yeah, I like this one. This one works with the look a little bit better, I think. And then we're going to go over the top with that lip balm. Let's see how this looks. Juicy, I like it. Nice and glitzy as well. My eyes feel too bare. The pink didn't pink very well. So on my top lashes, I'm just gonna add some black. I think actually that looks much better. Okay, so that's the look. I'm just gonna go sort my hair out and we'll see it all together. I never can figure out what to do with my hair at the end of a makeup session, but just chuck some gel through it. Hopefully tamed it a little more. See all the orange and the pink and some yellow. But yeah, this is the look. My first look back in a good couple of months. I'm so sorry for just abandoning you all. Yeah, hopefully this is the start of many videos to come.